Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Texans and the Titans, and it's all up next.
Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. So glad you're having us in for this divisional round matchup. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Partner, playing in front of the home crowd. That is something you get when you're the #1 seed. A week off to prepare. Now a playoff game in your building. It's that age-old question. What do you think? Rest versus rust?
You know, I think if you ask the coaches, Mike, they would kind of go back and forth, but it is no question. With players, they want that #1 seed, they want that bye, and they want to be sitting on their couch during the wild card round watching everybody else beat each other up. You factor in that rest. You factor in getting your legs back under you and getting some guys back, maybe who were out some previous weeks, and you're playing in front of your home crowd. That's every team's dream to start the season, and it's exactly what we got here.
The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
After talking to him the other day, it seems like he's really embracing this moment, Mike. I mean, he said something along the lines of playing with the pressure that comes with the playoffs is a privilege, and I couldn't agree more. Not everyone gets the opportunity to play on this stage. So when you have these types of moments, you really have to take advantage of them and just go for it. If the rest of the team can match that mindset, I think they got a good shot today to leave with a win. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. Schultz is the motion man. They'll go play action with Stroud. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They're led by their quarterback, the second-round pick out of Kentucky, Will Levis.
Mike, I was watching the news this morning, and people were tailgating before the sun even came up. I mean, these fans have been waiting for this one since the moment they clinched home field advantage. That excitement, it's translated into a ridiculous hostile environment. I mean, it's clear the support of this entire city right now falls behind this team, and with that comes a lot of pressure. If he's going to lead his team to the championship game, he has to stay level-headed through this chaos, because if he's able to do that here, I really like their chances of playing next Sunday.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now, Levis. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
The Texans offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
In motion now, it's Collins. 2nd down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. And that won't help a lot. Manages a yard for that run. 3rd and long, coming up. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll try to run for it. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Well, just one of those plays. There's just nowhere to go with the ball. He decides to try to make a run for it, extend the play. But unfortunately, the defense had him accounted for as well. Gets what he can, gives himself up, brings up 4th down.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Titans offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, Levis. To the left side in the hands of Gore. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
On play action, here's Levis. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
2nd time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success. And that's what we saw here.
2nd and a yard. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And he's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll run here with Pollard. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. A second down throw here for Levis. Pass complete. He's got Calvin Ridley. And the Titans are going to have a first and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 2. That's a gain of 18 yards. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Throwing on second down, Levis. And he's in. Tyler Boyd. Touchdown, Titans. The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Texans offense ready to take over once again. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Stroud going to tuck this one on the zone read. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
On the give, this is Mixon. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. To throw, Stroud. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
Nice job bouncing back there on second down. First down, they gave up way too many yards and put them in second and short. But now they can gain some of that back with that sack and brings up third and medium, and the likelihood of getting off the field just went up.
3rd and 5. Here's Stroud. He's got his man, complete to Dell. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter in the books in this AFC Divisional playoff. It's the Titans out to the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Over the middle. He's got the tight end Schultz. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. Here's Stroud. A throw left side finds Dell. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down. Here's a toss right side to Mixon. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now, Stroud. Throw caught by Dell on the outside. And he goes out of bounds at the 3. And from there, it's going to be 1st and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. They've been in complete control. They've been able to dictate what they want to do offensively and make the defense react. The defense has had no...
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Go Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Titans offense make their way out to take over once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Levis. He's got his man. That's 4. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
And and he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. The veteran Danico Autry brings him down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Hopkins sent in motion. On 2nd down, Levis. Quickly out wide, he'll get it to Hopkins. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Levis. His pass, punt. It's Chigokonkwo.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They go play action with Levis. That one, taken in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Tennessee. Folk now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Stroud going to set up the throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On play action, Stroud. The pressure gets there. He'll go down. There's a penalty flag down as well. This could very well be a hold. Tommy Townsend back out there. They'll punt it away again as he's on to punt for Houston. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. DeAndre Hopkins and the Titan offense getting ready to get back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Mike 54. Yeah, Mike 54.
Off the play fake, it's Levis. That caught Tony Pollard.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Hey, come on, come on.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Levis. Throw to the sideline, well done. Good job with the feet, stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes they do, have the 1st down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards on that play. 1st down for Tennessee.
Mike 13, Mike 13.
The motion man is Boyd. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Mike 29.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. That's to the sideline where he finds Boyd. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Mike 0. Mike 0.
Now, Levis. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
To be a prolific passing offense in this league, you have to be able to both throw the ball from the pocket and you have to be able to operate and convert on 3rd downs. And they've really done both at a high level on this drive. And to no surprise, they find themselves 1st and goal.
And he will power his way into the end zone. Tony Pollard. Touchdown Titans. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Folks' extra point is good. And the Titans will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Texans offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Throwing on second down. Stroud. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Third and long. Here's Stroud. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Here's Tommy Townsend now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Tony Pollard heading out with the rest of his Tennessee teammates for their next drive. And with the season winding down, he continues to put up the big numbers. Let's take a look at some of the leading candidates to take home the award for Offensive Player of the Year. Levis to throw on 1st and 10. To the left side in the hands of Ford. And he's taken down up past the 35. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Levis. Right back to Boyd. He's got it again. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Another big play and another first down. 26 on that one. Now a timeout signal for them, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Levis to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So we are at halftime in this AFC Divisional round matchup, as we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get it back to you two in just a moment. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Derrick Henry, well over 100 yards rushing with a touchdown run as well. The Titans got a strong first half out of the Kentucky man, their quarterback, Will Levis.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here. The third quarter underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Titans offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Running here, it's Pollard. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Jimmy Ward that time shuts it down. Second and 7. On play action, here's Levis. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 10 yards. That's good for a Titan first down. They give to Pollard on the option. And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Levis. The left side into the hands of Hopkins. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for the first down with Pollard. 15-yard pickup there. First down for Tennessee.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Derek Stingley.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The visitors' offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now, Stroud. That's complete to Diggs. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has had all sorts of trouble in this one. Your quarterback has to take care of the ball, and he has not. Turning it over in the air, turning it over as a fumbler. You just cannot win football games in this league when the quarterback's giving the defense the ball, and that's what he's done in this one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Mike 5-4. Odd. Mike 5-4.
Now a handoff to Pollard. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to about the 28-yard line.
Mike 13. Mike 13.
Now, faking the give. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest game.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And the Texans are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He's looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And it'll be 3rd down. Throwing is Stroud. He's got his man complete to Dell.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That one caught by Tank Dell. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down. Here's Mixon. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. On 2nd down, Stroud. And he'll taken on in. Take down. Touchdown, Texans. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Texans draw closer here. It's 21-14. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
49, Mike 49.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. He'll get this ahead for about 3. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
Mike 49.
Hopkins sent in motion. On 2nd down, Levis. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. On the handoff, Pollard. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Levis. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
Mike 54. Yeah, Mike 54.
Again, it's Pollard. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Hey, come on, come on.
Now, Levis. He's got his man. That's 4. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Like 13, like 13.
On second down, here's Pollard. That was some good downhill running to get him about 6 yards and set up a much more manageable third down.
Ah, like 29.
They'll run the toss. Here's Pollard. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Spears. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. An even 40 yards.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket, and great example of it here.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard. Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. That's into the hands of Diggs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. They'll stick to the ground. That was some good downhill running to get him about 6 yards and set up a much more manageable 3rd down. play fake. Here's Stroud. He's got his big tight end. Brevin Jordan. Touchdown, Houston. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Titans offense and the veteran DeAndre Hopkins ready to take over once more. This one tight throughout, all level at 21 as they'll search for a go-ahead score. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
There we go.
Off the play fake, it's Levis. That one on target to Ridley. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 32 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
First and 10, and they give it to Pollard. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Here we go.
The motion man is Boyd. Throwing on second down, Levis. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up the first down after a gain of 7.
Like 5-4.
Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now they face third down and 7.
Like 0.
Motioning one of the tight ends. They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. So now the veteran, Nick Folk, with an important kick. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Here's first down. Back to throw. Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On the quick slant, it's caught by Tank. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. He's got his man. Right side, it's complete. 13 yards on the catch there. First down for Houston.
We spend so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game that allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection. All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Tank Dell was the one he was looking for, and it's going to be third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. So now it's Jamie Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to potentially send us to overtime. This one is on target, and it is good. They have tied things up here in the final minute.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and running back Tony Pollard going to take over once again. And before this drive starts, we're going to take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award. They'll come up for first and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Back to the air, it's Levis. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. To throw is Levis. Oh, and a crusher there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. So, overtime coming up. Reminder, these rules different from the regular season. Each team gets to possess the football once. After that time, its next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. And all replay challenges come from upstairs. We'll play as long as we need to until we get a winner. As if playoff football wasn't stressful enough, it is jacked up now. We're back underway with this postseason overtime session. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Texans offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw, and he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now, Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. They can't imagine that a defensive coordinator would say, hey, we're just going to have one guy defend you all by himself. And after that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
All right.
In motion now, it's Collins. He'll look deep here for Diggs. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Nothing scarier for a quarterback, Mike, than to seeing that ball popped up in the air. It feels like that ball is in the air for an eternity, and all you hope is that it just harmlessly falls to the ground, and fortunately for the offense, that's exactly what it did. The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down. If he doesn't pick up the extra yards after the catch, they've got a 4th down play call they feel great about, and we're going to see what it looks like.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Titans offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple.
Like 46, like 46.
A 2nd down throw here for Levis. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
They send Ridley in motion. They'll run here with Pollard. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13.
Like 13. Like 13.
Here's Levis. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Levis. And that is incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell, and what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones, and if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
The Texans offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. There's that man again, another catch. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A 1st down. To throw is Stroud. He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. First and 10. On the handoff, it's Jordan. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Here's a handoff to Jordan. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line. So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This one to win it in overtime. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. He got it. And they are moving on. They survive and advance in the playoffs. So, it's a win for the visiting Texans. It was as tight a game as anyone could hope for. It took overtime to find a winner. But they will advance in these playoffs. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.